Hey everybody, it's Pastor Bake here. Welcome to Coffee Time. All right, I just wanted to get back on here today and cover this fourth law of the harvest. Before I do, I'll just real quick backtrack and we'll cover where we've been just for a minute. So that first law of the harvest is you reap only what has been sown. You reap only what has been sown. In other words, that means that everything you experience in life, good or bad, is a result of something that was sown by someone or something somewhere. The example I've been using is the breath that I breathe. Every time I breathe in a breath, I am harvesting what God has sown into our planet here through creation. Everything you experience in life has been sown somewhere by someone. So you might experience some bad things that have happened in your life, and you might experience them not because something that you sowed, but something that somebody else sowed, that you are reaping the harvest for what he sowed. That is also the case, but it's also the case there are plenty of good things that have happened to us in our life that are a result of good things that other people have done, and we're reaping a harvest for that as well. But everything in life that you experience is a result of someone's harvest somewhere. Number two, you reap the same in kind as you sow. You reap the same in kind as you sow. In other words, everything that gets put in is going to come out in the same kind. So if I reap destructive things into my life, bad habits, on and on it goes, right? Negative, sinful things, if I just decide that's what I'm going to invest my time, my energy, my money, my efforts into, and I put that stuff in, I'm going to get the results of that stuff, right? It's going to come to a harvest one day. So if I'm sowing my wild oats all week, I can expect that's what I'm going to get a harvest out of. So don't put bad things in and expect good things to come out. We need to put the good things in order to get the good things out. The last one we covered here on our last video was you reap in a different season than you sow. You reap in a different season than you sow. In other words, don't expect it to happen right now, instantly. We are in an instant society. We think that everything that happens in our life, we think that it needs to happen right now. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So up till now, we have these three. The fourth one today, the fourth law of the harvest, the one we're going to cover today, is we reap more than we sow. We reap more than we sow. So that's a basic principle of the harvest, right? That is a basic principle. Let me get to our text real quick here today so we can get that covered. That is Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 through 9. Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 through 9. It says this: "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of his flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." So here we just see this basic concept here of the laws of the harvest. But today we reap more than what we sow. If we take a look here in Scripture to Hosea chapter 7. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Hosea chapter 8 and verse 7. Hosea chapter 8 and verse 7. It says this. It says, "For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. It hath no stalk, the bud shall yield no meal. If so be it yield, the strangers shall swallow it up." What he's saying here, what I want you to see is, for they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. They shall reap the whirlwind. So they put a little wind in. The implication here is on the negative side, right? They put a little bit of negative stuff in, and it's coming back like a tornado at them, right? And that's true in our life. You're going to reap more than you sow. The devil's lie, though, is that the payoff is always worth it, and that's the problem. We believe that lie that the devil says this payoff is going to be worth it, and it's usually a tornado. It's far worse than what we thought, and it's just not worth it. And that's the lie. We need not to believe that the devil tries to feed us is that it'll be worth it. It's not worth it. On the flip side, the good stuff, the lie the devil tells us that we want to believe about the good stuff is, oh, that's going to be boring. It's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be fulfilling, all of those things. But if you'll put those good things in over time, in due season, it's going to come back far more than what you put in. You reap more than what you sow, both good things and bad things. If you enjoy these videos, please like Anchor Baptist Church's page on Facebook. If you're getting these on Parler, upvote me, echo these posts so other people can see them too. And also follow me on Parler if you're getting this on Parler. Subscribe to our Facebook or our YouTube page. I'll get this right eventually. Subscribe to the YouTube page. That should be down there somewhere, right? And then click that little notification bell that's right next to that. That way you can get notified when these videos come out. You'll get a notification. You'll know it. You won't miss any. So please do those things. Give me a thumbs up, and y'all have a great day.